Good morning. I got a quick question, and I have an old quote for you this morning. The quote is, you reap what you sow. Meaning, you get out of a harvest what you put into the ground. If you put certain things into the ground, you're going to get certain kind of plants. If you want tomatoes, don't plant, cucumber. Because you're going to get cucumber. If you plant cucumber, you're not going to get tomatoes. And then later on, you shouldn't be complaining about what you're getting, right? So here's the lesson today. The lesson today is, or the thought, the encouragement today is, what can we plant? How can we fertilize the seeds that we're planting in our own mind to get out of it what we need later on? You want a stronger mind? You want to create better habits in life? You want to make mornings better? You want to make more money? You want to become better at sales or relationships or whatever that is? If you want those things, you have to plant the right seeds, and you need to take care of them properly, okay? This is how you plant the right seeds and take care of them properly. First of all, be careful about what's going into your mind. Be careful about what's going into your mind. And I'm going to make this is a blatant statement. I don't often make blatant statements like this that I truly believe in and say, without a doubt, this is true. This is what I believe, without a doubt. If you make a consistent habit of watching the news, you are planting the wrong seeds in your mind. If you make a habit of listening to talk radio, news, media, watching it, listening to it, however you get it, watching it on Facebook, whatever you're doing, if you're getting it in those ways, you are polluting your mind. You're putting the wrong things in your mind. You're putting weeds in all the time. If you spend half an hour in the morning mindfully meditating and looking at your goals and affirmations, and then you spend 3 hours a day with news media, guess what you're doing? You're getting far more influence from what other people want to put in your brain than what you're putting in your own brain. So number one, this is my recommendation, cut out news media. You don't need it. And very quickly you will discover that you don't need it. When something crazy happens in the world, because crazy things happen on a consistent basis, guess what? I know all about it. The reason why I know about it is because everyone else talks about it. So I still get to know all of the major things that are happening in the world, and I actually have certain specific friends that I ask specific questions of. Hey, what's happening in politics? Hey, what's happening in this area? And I can still learn. But it's now from a source that I trust, rather than from whoever is paying the bills and trying to put things into my head, whoever's marketing certain ideas, okay? So number one, take out news media. Get rid of it. I actually talked to somebody who has been in news media for decades. I asked her, where do you get your information? She said, never from news media, because it's junk. It's what somebody else wants to put in your head. She said she gets it from other areas. The way I get my information is often from journal articles. These are all journal articles. I'm constantly learning from a source that I want to learn from, okay? So that's number one. Secondly, put the right things in your head. If you don't have a morning routine, discover a morning routine, develop a morning routine. Put the stuff in your head that you want in your head. Affirmations, goals, visualizations, focus, meditation, whatever it is to slow down your pace and your mind and focus in on the things that you believe are the most important, okay? Learn a little bit every day, whatever it is. That's first. Second is what you put in your body. What do you put in your body? And I'm just going to give you one rule of thumb. And this is again just a general statement that nobody, as far as I understand, with any knowledge of the human body, disagrees with. People disagree with fat and protein and different kind of vegetables and all these different diets, right? What nobody disagrees on is that sugar is a poison for your body. Poison, it produces inflammation. What inflammation is a reaction from your body that goes into hypersensitive mode of we've got to fix something. And it's wasted energy, but also goes against you. Long-term inflammation, short-term inflammation, when you've got an injury and there's a little bit of swelling and your body's going, I need to react to that can be a helpful thing short-term. Long-term, it's never helpful. And sugar produces long-term inflammation. It kills your mind, it shortens your attention span, it doesn't allow you to have as much long-term energy as you need. So that's all I'm going to say for today. And I want you to take what works for you out of this. I can only talk about what works for me. I've struggled with a sugar addiction for a long time, in the sense that I had to change my life because I wanted sugar so bad. And I used it as an escape when I had stress in my life. Not unlike somebody would use a different addiction. What I'd encourage you to do, and here's today's action step, is analyze your life and go, what am I putting in my mind and my body, and what is one thing I can switch, either with mind or body or one for each, that I can start this week. And then go back to the habits videos that you got a couple weeks ago or whatever, and then start reviewing those and look at it and say, wait a second, what are the habits? How do I develop habits with these things so that I'm getting what I want out of life? Because what you reap comes from what you've sown. Plant the right seeds, water them properly, and you'll be fine. There's so much more I have to say on this. Contact me if you want more information on how to really get what you want out of life and how to really fertilize, plant the right seeds, and nurture those plants to get exactly what kind of harvest you want in business and life. Enjoy today.